Good day everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Misha, the Psychotic Psychedelic Gypsy, and this is the basic story of a mediocre musician.
Yeah, so sit back, motherfuckers. This is only part one.
He's psychedelic. He's a born-again gypsy.
I've been singing and writing and making up lyrics and stuff since I can remember. Like seriously, I remember like when I was younger, I just ham it up in the living room, you know, and just come up with like stupid rhymes and stuff. And yeah, I was just a goofball. I came up with all kinds of lyrics for all kinds of shit. I could be laying under a tree and come up with a song about the bird and the tree, and maybe it pooped on somebody.
Yeah, you know, poop. Because life is shit.
No, man. Life is what you make of it.
I was the entertainment my family didn't want.
You see that right there? That's the sound of self-control and not killing motherfuckers.
Well, that first bowl in the morning really helps too.
My first instrument was a Muppets drum set that I found down the street in the garbage from my house, and I got so excited because the guy next door to us was a drummer for a heavy metal band, and my parents fucking hated him, and I loved him, and I idolized him.
Yeah, like a fucking fanboy.
And I mean, I lived in a house where it was nothing but country, old country, and hee-haw all day long with a little bit of mash in there. So I got excited, so I brought the drum set to the backyard, and I'm out there banging away at it. I mean, I wasn't like good at all, but I knew how to keep a cool little drum set. But that didn't last long until my father came running out the back door and kicked it over and started yelling some shit like, "My son won't be a worthless piece of shit musician."
Yeah, but being a worthless, wife-beating, child-molesting, criminal piece of shit like him was fine and dandy, huh?
Whoa, bro. Breathe. Don't let that motherfucker take vacancy in your mind. You gotta let that shit go.
So I was used to that kind of stuff. Any writing they ever came across, they would grab it and throw it in the trash, and they would make sure to pour coffee on it and their cigarette butts so I couldn't go and retrieve it.
Yeah, the fucking fucktards were literally setting me up for failure.
Yeah, man, they didn't give a damn what we wanted.
My parents would say stuff like, my dad would say, "There ain't no money in writing, boy. You're an idiot." And then my mom would say, "Those are the words of the devil, Misha." And it's just like, shut the fuck up.
But that's coming from two morons who think my aunts were stupid for becoming school teachers, even though my aunts have everything that my parents ever wanted.
Yeah, man, nobody ever said the two of them were the brightest in the bowl. Wait, no, that's not right.
Anyway, it never stopped me from writing. I continued to write. I just learned how to hide it, you know, hide all my stuff, which I have like a couple writings from back when I was a kid that I just kept with me in my pocket and stuff. So, you know, I covet my writing a lot.
You see this? Yeah, I used to keep my lyrics in here. Yeah, and then it became evidence of the Rockford Police Department. Yeah. 3 fucking years it took me. 3 fucking years to get this shit back. That's how much I covet my shit.
Man, those were the longest 3 years of our lives, man. Fuck them pigs.
So after that, I didn't really have an instrument, you know, except at school, you know. There ain't no kind of instruments you play at school unless, you know, you're in the band, which I never got to be because my parents would never support me being in band because, you know, I'm supposed to, their idea was I should have been in football, and then I should have graduated and joined the Army, and then after the Army, I should have became a beat cop.
Yeah, and I was all for it until I actually got to know some cops and realized that our army was just made for power, profit, and fucking control.
Yeah, fuck the man. Man.
When I really first started making music was years later. I was 15 going on 16, and I had just gotten released from the mental hospital. And the courts had emancipated me, and I was trying to figure out where I was going to live next. And I don't remember why, but somehow I ended up back living with my mother, which was like a horrible choice, but I didn't have a whole lot of choices. And of course some bullshit happened with her.
There was always some bullshit going on with that bitch. We'll get around to that shit later.
Yeah, and hopefully that'll be the last time we fucking tell her story.
Luckily, she got thrown out, but the lady Jane that owned the house, she let me stay. And she took over pretty much as my mentor for the next 3 years of my life. And she taught me many things about religion, life, believing in your dreams, not giving up on your dreams. You know, she told me to keep dreaming. She told me not to let go. And then she handed me my first guitar, which was a 1984 Gretsch. I still have it. And that's the guitar I learned on. She taught me some chords and gave me some books, and I taught myself some stuff, and I learned tablature, and then I had other musicians that were teaching me stuff here and there, some stuff I never really got, probably because I'm slow.
No, we are slow. In fact, we were in special ed. We literally rode the goddamn short bus.
Yeah, we did, man, and we jumped out of that bitch all the time. Beep, beep, motherfucker. Whee!
But anyway, so that's when I really started making music, was then. You know, she taught me how to sing and play guitar at the same time. She taught me that, you know, my dreams were okay, and it was okay to write, and it was okay to write what I was writing about, because that was what was in my head, so that's all there is to it.
She then pulled out her 6-string and yodeled away. Gave me an electric and showed me some things. Whoa, whoa, oh, Grandma Jane. On the day.
So, until next time, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy, everybody.
So psychotic and totally psychedelic. He's a born-again gypsy. Yeah, he made me a little bit crazy, but Misha don't give a shit. Living out his best life he is. So sit back and enjoy all the bullshit he will deploy.
You remember that one time that Grandma Jane got us a QP? Man, that day was awesome.